All right, everybody, welcome back. You know how we do. Time to dive into another deep dive.
Deep, deep, deep.
So today, we're looking at A.K. DeBeatman.
Okay.
He's this music producer coming out of South Carolina. And the catch this time is we're going off of just one source. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can find.
Yeah, it's true. Almost like a little clue, like a trail of breadcrumbs.
It's like a puzzle.
And we're just trying to put together who this guy is.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, this isn't just some random name we pulled off a playlist. This is a guy who's, like, been around making music since, get this, the MySpace days.
Wow. Okay, so he's been doing it for a minute. MySpace.
Exactly. He's been doing it a while. But he's still, kind of under the radar for a lot of people, it seems.
Yeah, it's wild how many talented people are out there, like, really going for it and trying to make a career, but it's so hard to break through, especially if you're more independent and don't have a big label behind you.
Yeah, for sure. And with him, the thing that really stood out to me when I was looking at this was just how, he does a lot. We're talking R&B beats, rap beats, trap beats. He produces all kinds of stuff. And on top of that, he does all his own graphics, makes his videos. He's even running his own promotions.
Wow, that's impressive. So talk about a one-man show, huh? I mean, it makes you wonder.
Right. Like, is he doing all that because, that's just kind of how the industry is these days? Or is that like a conscious choice?
Like he's curating his image and his sound and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
But one thing that's clear is that, the music, it's not some new hobby for him,
Right.
Because he was already making beats back in middle school.
Wow.
And then by high school, people were already, like, noticing, like, okay, this guy's got something.
So like a natural talent kind of thing.
It seems that way. And get this, it's not just music. He was a total athlete, too. Started in basketball and football.
Get away.
And a ranked boxer, even. He was even a junior Olympics contender.
Are you serious? This guy's like the total package? I know.
Right. There's a little, like, tidbit in the source where they're talking about one of his matches, though. They don't really go into it, but they imply that maybe things weren't above board.
A little sus, huh? I don't know. I kind of like it, though. Adds a little, like, I don't know, mystery, I guess. Makes you really want to know the guy behind the music even more.
It does. It does. And this source, it's kind of interesting because we don't have a ton of information.
Right.
So it does make me wonder, like, is that just like part of, I don't know, like an inside thing? Or does it hurt his credibility at all? You know what I mean?
Interesting.
'Cause we just have the one source, so we're kind of going off of that. But so like getting into a little bit more personal stuff, they talk about his family a good bit.
Okay. Yeah.
And it seems like he's always had their support, which is great.
Always good.
But they also mentioned, that they struggled financially and that he grew up in kind of a rough area, which, kind of adds another layer to like his story, I guess.
Yeah, and I think it's important to hear those parts too. It's easy to just focus on like, oh, they're a musician and all that, but it's their background, their life, all of it that makes them who they are and influences their sound. And to really connect with an artist, I think it helps to know that stuff,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And, well, just to put it out there, our source lets us know that he's currently single.
Oh!
There you go.
So, ladies and
Sliding into the DMs.
exactly. They also mentioned that he's 6'2", dark-skinned.
Okay.
And you can find him on social media at AKDaBeatman, all one word, AKDABETMAN.
Got it.
And yeah, I definitely recommend, after we're done here, go check him out, see what you think.
Yeah.
I think it would be really interesting to hear what everyone thinks after listening to him, because we're getting this one perspective, right? This one person's take on who this guy is.
Yeah. And it really makes you wonder, like, does the music actually, like, match that? You know what I mean?
Right. Because sometimes you have an idea and then it's completely different when you actually experience it for yourself.
Yeah. Exactly. He's got the skills, clearly the drive.
He's clearly putting in the work.
Yeah, for sure. And a compelling story.
Yeah.
So it really makes you think, like, what's it going to take?
Yeah. What's it going to take for this guy to really break out? I mean, it makes you wonder, does knowing this much about him, does it actually make you more interested, more likely to check out his stuff? Or, I don't know, is it almost too much? Makes you wonder about the source too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a weird thing, but an interesting thing for sure.
Very interesting.